Hello, everyone. Happy Monday evening and happy Monday motivation sprints. Night. This day flew by. It's crazy. And I'm just very, very happy that the uh, days are getting longer because it's like a little bit brighter out. It doesn't quite feel as much of an evening. So that's wonderful. Appreciating the light very much. But yeah, how's everyone's day today? And what are you going to be working on for these sprints? We're going to be doing about 30-minute sprints and chat a little bit in between. But I'm really looking forward to getting some things done. If you didn't check on my Instagram, I am doing a 5-day challenge called the February Refresh. And so today's first post was about the what your writing goals are currently. And so if you didn't see what mine was, I'm going to be doing what's called napkin notes, where I'm just going to be writing on napkins, just so that like I can push the perfectionist in me aside and get working on reworking the opening chapters of Project Diamond, because I had wanted to edit the opening before sending out more queries. So like I sent out 10 queries in August and I heard back from the last person in December, but I haven't sent any more out because I wanted to revise this. And I've just been working on so many other things but this. I think I was kind of daunted by it. I was exhausted. I've been working on this for a couple of years, and so it was just me like dragging my feet on it. But I realized that like I really want to do this project a service and like give it the time that it deserves so that I can send out more queries. But anyway, so I'm going to be writing on some napkins to kind of brainstorm how I want to rearrange some of the scenes. I think part of the reason why I was getting kind of like a stumbling block is because I was like there's some scenes in the first chapter that I don't want, and then I think maybe the whole like second chapter I might like move. So it's just a lot of reworking. And if you don't know by now, I struggle a lot with developmental edits, and this is kind of more going back into that, less of the line edity phase. So, your girl has been struggling a little bit, but that's why I'm doing this February refresh. I'm writing on napkins. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the first sprint. So hopefully it goes smoothly because I really want to send out more queries, like to have to pause it querying because I want to rework things. And I'm reworking it because I wanted more of a response rate than I got. So that's why I kind of reevaluated things. So, but anyways, so I'm in for some fun tonight. So Alvin's here. Hi, Alvin. Good evening. Probably doing website work. That sounds awesome. That also reminds me that like I could kind of refresh and revamp my website too. But hi, Fairy Flight. My day's going well, thank you. How's yours? I'm working on the first couple of chapters of my YA fantasy novelette. Sounds awesome. And mine, yeah, it went well. It went by really fast. I was kind of tired. I've like there's been more days than not that I've just kind of been feeling out of it, not quite myself. I've just got a lot going on, and it's I'm trying not to be overwhelmed by it all, but I'm just happy to be here with you guys to kind of work on our projects and work on the things that we want to together. So thank you for being here again, because it's good to see you every Monday night. And JC's here. Hello. T is here. Hi, T. Oh wait, what didn't yours used to say TA, or maybe that's your, I don't know. But anyways, it says Teresa now. Oh, hi, Teresa. How's your face? Because yesterday Teresa got bit by a spider on her face. And so she had to be in the comments for our book club discussion yesterday. So hopefully the swelling's down a little bit. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hi, Casey. Hi, friends. Yay. I am channeling like where are you in that picture? Because like that just is totally where I want to be right now in the sun with some shades. Looks great. Teresa's beta reading a fellow author's book and taking notes. Oh, that sounds awesome. Writing down notes. Yeah, awesome. Okay, yeah, using your other phone. I'm like, I don't know why I picked that up. I think it's because yesterday Alicia was like T or Teresa, and so then that made me like notice your name. Oh, thank you, JC. You're so sweet. I'm very lucky to have you. I appreciate your support. Swelling's gone down some and doesn't hurt anymore. Yay! Spiders are evil, man. And when they bite you, really, really. We not about that life. Glad you're feeling better. So, all right, I am prepared this time for our timer because I am ready to be productive, actually. But before, like, I'm gonna start the sprint, but then I had my iron pill because I was low on iron. So, and I like had some gummy snacks with it, but my stomach kind of feels still a little off. Like, so I think I needed to eat a little bit more food with the pill. They say like take it with a glass of water. If your stomach gets upset, eat it with food. But I don't think I had enough food because I'm just like my stomach's kind of like, what did you do? So, anyways, I'm gonna get a snack, and then I'm gonna work on my napkin notes. Oh man, Ginger is like getting all of the votes. Um, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with number 4, Mr. Black Cat Zuko today. Um, and Ginger she was rocking it last time. All right, Fairy and I are going for the black one. So yeah, let us know what cat you think is going to win, and I will see you on the flip side in 3 2 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was 30 minutes. Woohoo. Man, no one won. But the black one and Ginger taking up the second and third place spot. That went by fast. Because I ate a snack and then I ate some more, and then I'm like, I know my stomach feels kind of weird, and like I rarely drink, but kind of felt like a wine night to me. So, and like literally, I'm like, oh, I have some White Claw and some apple cider or hard cider in my fridge. And then I'm like, does this have an expiration date? Like, I bought these a long time ago. So then I look, like, I think I asked Alexa or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, these are expired because they last like a year, and I have not bought I bought these a long time ago, probably 2 years ago. So then I was like, well, at least I have wine. So that shows you how often I drink. I like never drink at home. When I'm like out with my family and stuff, oh yeah, like go to town. But no. So anyways, I've got this cute little cardinal glass, and this will fuel me for editing. Hopefully this will appease the editing gods and I can do well. But I actually, oh my goodness, I'm so freaking grateful because I did my napkin notes. So I've got like 3 notes or 3 different napkins. And I did the first 3 chapters. And really, so I was like, oh, the 3rd chapter is fine. And going into the 4th chapter, I'm like, those are exactly where I want them to be with those scenes. So really, it's only the first 2 chapters that I need to rework. So that made me feel a lot better. So I kind of just wrote down what was going on in each of the chapters, and then like why that was happening. Like, what is the setting up? What's the purpose of this? It's showing this relationship. It's setting up this arc. So so yeah, and each of the first chapter and the second chapter are 9 pages, double spaced. So I just need to just try to figure out, you know, maybe I'll put what happens in the second chapter like closer, like maybe I'll put that in the first chapter and move some of the stuff in the first chapter to the second chapter. I think I might do that because I just feel like there's too much kind of setup and information and focus on another character that is also important, but I think it's not drawing the like agents in as much. So I don't know. So I'm kind of excited that like oh, that I'm finally making progress on this. It's so crazy. But yeah, so how did everyone else do? Oh no, started kind of rough. Yeah, I made it as good of a day that I could. Good on you, JC. I love that. Maybe you need some wine as well. It's a Monday. Squats, lentils, sounds wonderful. um, Wine for the win, yay. And hi, Frida. Wine is said to be good for your heart after all. Yes, that's so true. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's like a cranberry wine. So I really only drink it like on around Thanksgiving because we go to Cooper's Hawk for Thanksgiving. And yeah, we don't ever since my mom when was this? I mean, it was at least 6 years ago. No, yeah, it was like at least 6 years ago, I think, but my mom was getting her kitchen redone, so we couldn't use the oven, so we went out to eat for Thanksgiving that year, and we were like, "This is kinda nice." Like, we can, like, eat the delicious Thanksgiving food and then not have to clean up and, you know, we can still have leftovers, like, we should do this more often. And so then eventually, my mother-in-law, we started doing that with Chris's side of the family too, and making like 2 different Thanksgivings where we go out to eat, on Thanksgiving, like for lunch, and then we go for dinner at like two different restaurants. So we're very unconventional when it comes to these things. Yay! Chapter 1 is done despite interruptions from toddlers, so it's slightly above the word count I was aiming for. Yay, that's awesome. Yeah, if you can do that amongst distractions, yeah, you are a queen. So wonderful. Inkfrida, working on editing my manuscript, hoping to get some betas in the next month or so. Very scary. Oh, but that's so exciting. Yay. Yeah, do you have beta readers already, or are you not sure like what like do you have to kind of do a call to action and ask people if they want to beta read it? Because sometimes it takes a while to kind of find your people, the ones that you know give you the compliment sandwich. And I always like send an email along with the manuscript. Like I'll write out like, I'm looking for, this is what I want in my feedback, and I'm looking for constructive criticism, things that you liked and enjoyed so that I know not to change it, but then also things that you think I can improve on. And so that way they're not just giving you all of the things that you did wrong or that they think you should change, but that they're also saying the things that you like and wording it in a way saying like, tell me what you like so I know not to change it. Because if you're like, oh my goodness, this was my favorite character, or like this scene is fire, whatever. Um, but yeah, so it's exciting, and you'll feel better about your manuscript because they'll have their excitement. Um, so it's kind of nice to be in that stage, but it is scary too. And the other thing is that I have some like critique partners who I know, will tell me the truth, but they also like will just fangirl over the manuscript as well. So it makes me feel good. But then I have one critique partner who is very harsh and doesn't say, she says some of the things that she likes, but mostly it's like her constructive criticism. So I know to expect that like just from her, but I really do take it to heart, and I know that what she says, like she's saying it for a reason, and I've learned to like trust her feedback even though it hurts sometimes. But when I step away and then I realize, oh yeah, that character is flat, like I am making, like, he doesn't have his own arc or whatever. Like at first I was offended, but now I see where she's coming from. So yeah, hopefully that helps you. Casey said, I'm working on my outline for a script. Cool. I don't really know where this is going, so at this point, I'm just hoping for the best, but trying to get a first draft done in the next 2 months. Ooh, that's awesome. I love that. That's what I decided to do too, since I am kind of off of my drafting during NaNoWriMo timeline, and the next work in progress that I draft, I'm giving myself a 2-month timeline for it, and it's for a middle grade, so it should really be like 50K or less. So, but I still was giving myself like 2 months. So I think that's really cool, and yeah, it's exciting to start something new. I have to ask for betas. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, a simple questionnaire is good too. And I've seen some writers and authors ask like, hey, what tropes do you like, what tropes do you hate, so that if they're like, oh, this person hates love triangles, well, that's in my story, I probably shouldn't have that. Or like, oh, these are triggers for me, oh well, I probably shouldn't have them read this because of these content warnings, or it's nice to have different people that fill different roles though. Yes, definitely. And then, yeah, and then my last piece of advice is about not having too many, because there's been times where like I think I've had like oh, sorry, I'm trying to make myself brighter because I was starting to get a little dark here. Was that like I think I had like 7 beta readers, and it was a little bit much because a lot of them were saying the same things. So then I just felt like it was just really repetitive. It was good to see that people caught a lot of the same things, but then I felt like I could have had a better use of my time. So I recommend like 3 to 5, because you want that odd number so that there's someone who's a tiebreaker. If two people say they love something and two people say they hate something, there's someone that's going to go either way to kind of tip you over the edge, so you know, like, okay, maybe I'll go with what the majority is saying. So yeah. All right. We are being very productive so far. Oops, no, I started it. Wait. No, stop. I exited, my thumb went down and pressed the space bar, and I guess it started it. Can I clear? Okay, good. All right. I never had that happen before. All right. Shoot. I'm still gonna go with the black one. I'm gonna go with number 5, who I think is going to win. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on my little napkin notes here. You can't hold back the kittens. I know. I did. All right, well, let me know which cat you think is going to win this race, and we're gonna start our second sprint. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I don't know how long the cats were done. So the little alarm didn't go off, but I went to the bathroom and I came back and I'm like, 0. I wasn't in the bathroom that long, I don't think. Oh, I thought I had more time than that. So anyway, number 3 one. Oh my goodness. They, these cats keep beating us because no one won again. um, but KK's here. Hello. Oh no, no worries. You're here, and we're happy to have you here. Oh, good. It just dinged. It was only up for about a minute. Okay. Thanks for setting the record straight for me. So I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Um, so how did everyone do for the first sprint? Or the second sprint. Sorry, second sprint. This is flying by. That's why I was like, what? It's already? It's going really well. I realized that so I'm just trying to like shift some scenes from the second chapter earlier and just trying to make sure that it still works because there is a lot of setup with like my main character's relationship with her sister. So I was just trying to see if the other scene with her sister, if that works to be first. So I might just kind of just like change up all these scenes in the first and second chapter and then see if it makes sense. But I'm hoping that if I just kind of rearrange things in those 2 chapters that it's okay. But it's going well. I am touching the manuscript for the first time in months, so it feels good to actually be making some progress. These cats has surely rigged the race. I know. I mean, and sometimes like last time I think the white cat won all 3 times, or before that it was like or maybe it was the ginger cat. I don't know. Just they like to they like to rig things and just like plot and scheme. And even when there's 5 cats, like someone still doesn't win. Like, really? I was sitting there eating soup and watching the timer end. Oh yeah. See, I already like grabbed a snack, and then after the bath, I was like, that's why I was surprised because I went to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, I'm like hungry. I'm gonna get more food, and then I'll come back. And then I saw it was at 0. I was like, wait. I'm like, I don't know why I'm so hungry. I think it's the wine. Ginger cat never schemes. Yeah, the Ginge is good. She's all right. I know, blasphemy. It's just unheard of. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, so I think probably like, and I know once I'm done with the sprints, I'm not gonna like keep working on this because my brain is just like I need to like not overwork myself, and I've been doing that, so I'm trying to find a balance. I'm gonna read. I'm going to maybe watch a Netflix episode or 2. I've been watching like what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. I just like the family like cook off or oh yeah, the big family cooking showdown. Yeah. So it's fun. It's like it's kind of like yeah, I've just been watching all of the cooking competitions, but it's with families, and so they're cooking like their favorite meals, but they're competing with like another family, and then you actually go to their home and they cook stuff. So super fun, right up my alley, and giving me life. So those are going to be my rewards for actually making progress on my work in progress. So my February refresh is starting off so well. I am very, very happy. And just I'm ready to like get back to feeling like my writer self, because like I've just been kind of like avoiding the things that I know I should do. That's why I'm like, do I have like adult ADHD or something. I don't know. I'm not like, my husband has ADHD and I know I'm not as bad as him. I have anxiety, but I feel like there's like, when I read some things about ADHD, I'm like, that there's like some crossover here or something. So I don't know. I just I have trouble focusing, or I avoid what I know I should be doing. Maybe that's just a writer. Am I just a writer? Yeah, anxiety and ADHD. It's AKA a writer. I don't know why I'm trying to analyze it. I'm a writer. Yeah, that makes sense. Ingfrida got through editing 2.5 scenes. Oh, that's awesome. Working on one scene now that has some difficult dialogue, but having fun with it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're having fun. Difficult as in like difficult to edit, or it's like more like hard to read, like the content of it. Yeah. Defend the ginger cat. Yes. I love it. I love it. Oh, your February refresh challenge came at such a great moment for me, going to challenge myself to do all the days. Oh, yay, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to challenge myself to like do reels, but I'm like, even though I'm on camera right now, this morning I was like, I can't film something. I don't want to like have to human right now. So I just took a picture. But I'm really glad that that it's at the right time. And I knew that I wasn't the only one, and I wanted to show people that they weren't alone, because I've been seeing people saying about how they felt behind, or like what January didn't happen. And I'm like, yeah. I'm pretty sure procrastination is in writer's DNA. Yes. And I think what's hard for me, gosh, yeah. And so then when things get added to my to-do list, then I put that ahead of my writing. But then when I get that done, I want to take a break, or I'm too tired, and then I don't go to the writing. So it's like, it just never happens, like always on the back burner. Yeah, I'm a writer. That makes sense. I'm so glad I'm not alone. Reels require their own type of energy to make and to watch. Yes. I think that's another thing that I really realized in January, was that I was having this like sensory overload, because I was either on my laptop, on my desktop, watching Netflix, or on my phone. So like I was just looking at screens. So I'm like, I feel like I'm a freaking zombie, and this is not good for me. So if you ever message me on Instagram and I like don't answer, or like I miss a tag in the stories or something, it's because like it was like a year and a half ago I turned off like Instagram notifications, and I had turned off Twitter. I need to turn Twitter back off, really, because they start like showing me things. I'm like, I'm not even following this. Why are you giving me this recommendation, or this person's tweet like comes up as a notification, and I'm not even following them. So I'm like, I just need to turn off notifications. They're toxic. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Oh, so happy to have you here. We're going to be getting into our final 30-minute sprint, so you'll be able to get in lots of good productivity and fun at the same time. But yeah, let us know what you're going to be working on. Sometimes rest and self-care is productive. You have to refill the well. You can't always be on. Yes. I will tell other people that, but I don't do that to myself. I really thank you for telling me this, because like I need people to hold me accountable for this, because I'm always beating myself up for like not being productive, and like I have my to-do list, and it's like, and I'm realizing that I'm not giving myself a rest day. I'm trying to like hustle and do stuff every day. So I think I need to bring back like my self-care Sundays or self-care Saturdays. Sometimes I work on Sunday, like over the weekend on a Saturday or Sunday. So just like one day I need to just not work. But that's the thing, is that Like I can't pour from an empty cup, but I try to, and then I feel bad when I can't. So thank you for reminding me of that. I need to remember that. Yes, reels are not very sensory friendly. I don't follow people who only post reels because I can't handle it. Yeah, I think it's hard too because like then I look at the Facebook reels, and I can get lost on there. I don't have my notifications on for TikTok, so literally I responded to someone's message from like November. Like, oops, sorry, haven't been on here. um, but I think it's and then I get like I'll get lost and like even this morning I was going on YouTube so that I could share about the writing sprints, and then I just got lost on something and I was watching like shorts or something. And then I'm like, what? Why was I? And then I closed out of YouTube because I finished all of my subscription like updates. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I went on here for a reason. So it's been good for me to like realize it and break the cycle. Yes, yes, zero regrets. Okay, I need to do the Twitter one on the next sprint. Um, The scene has been difficult with its dialogue because it has to play a part in providing both background info and foreshadowing without it being too obvious, but not too cryptic either. Ah, yes. Oh, that's so tricky. Yeah, to like make it not on the nose. And I think, and I can tell this a lot in like I do this in my writing a lot too, but then I notice it in movies where it's like, someone will know something like, "How are you, father? How are you doing, sister? Oh, well, you should know that the ceremony, you've been training for this for years, blah, blah, blah." And it's like, you're clearly telling it. This person knows they've been training for this ceremony for years. You don't need to explain this or whatever. But yeah, so it's always tricky to provide that information, but find that balance where it's like believable too. My plan is to continue writing scene 2 of chapter 2 of my new work in progress. Ooh, new work in progress. That's so exciting. And you got the first chapter done, so that's great. I'm reworking my first and second chapters of my novel that I will rework and then hopefully start querying. Gosh, I'm hoping by March. I'm hoping this month I can start sending out more queries. I'm like, man, by the time I like all the agents I looked up that are open are going to be closed by the time it's a mess. It's a mess. um Let me get our Oh wait, I forgot we're doing the 25 cats. I almost only did the 5 cats. Hold on, I'm just setting up for our final Mad Dash sprints. Lori's going to be like, what did I get myself into? So usually there are 5 cats on the screen, but for the last sprint, we have 25 cats. Sometimes I do 50, but I want someone to win, so I'm putting less cats. So you have to say which cat you think is going to win. You can either pick a color or a number, 1 through 25. Reels are seriously stressful. I can easily get caught in endless scrolling, and I don't like making them myself. They're such a hassle to deal with. Yeah, that's my problem is I feel like there's not a good place for me. That's why like I'm hoping to move into a house this spring. Hopefully. And I'm like, I just need to wait till I have my own space so I can just set up and be like, here's my good lighting. Here's this. Okay, I'm going to film this. But like for me, I'm like, oh, my background's crappy or like it's just not a good time. So I always feel like I'm like, yeah, like I need to be perfect or be on for real. So glad I'm not the only one with the struggles. Yes, self-care Sunday. Woo! Yes, I am going to do that. I need to bring that back. Awkward exposition. And we've got all of the cats. Yes, yeah, it's fun. It's super fun. I see there's like a bright pink fuchsia one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's like number 8 or something. I'm picking that one. Kind of want to go with the blue one, but the blue one's probably going to win now, but I'm going with the pink, going with the bright pink fuchsia. My rest days tend to change. I give myself one each week, but keep it flexible. Yes, I think that's what I need to do too, is be flexible, because there might be a day where I'm planning on being productive and it doesn't happen. And I need to like accept that and own it, instead of trying to be productive and then not, and then taking the day that would have been a rest day and then trying to make up for it. Yeah. Oh, yay. Oh, all of the votes. I love it. Okay, we're coming up on the final sprint. There won't be music. Feel free to play music if you like. And we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. number 13 won. Let's see. It looks like Ingfrida said 14, so I'd say you're the closest. Oh, so close. Someday one of us will win the massive race. Yeah, I know. So close. Or sometimes I'll look at like the cat that's like second or third. But we were all kind of, well, your 14's up there. So yeah, in the top 10. Yeah, it's like a dark red. Yeah. Yeah, the Crimson Kitty. We should have picked that. So how did everyone do for the final sprint? I was munching on cashews. So good. Definitely hit the spot. Guess I'm snacking for dinner. But I was good. I made some good progress. I think I've at least rearranged the first chapter. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, and I need to see if what I've shifted to the second chapter works because I haven't rearranged that yet. But and maybe I might put some of what's going to be in the second chapter, put it as after like the third chapter, because I just feel like it would be a lot to all be in that chapter. But I don't know if it's going to work, but at least I rearranged it. I read through it. It's kind of a seamless transition because there's 2 different scenes in the chapter. So I'll have to keep playing around with it. And also I need to remember that it doesn't have to be perfect right now because I am going to get feedback from my critique partners and my mastermind group on the reworked first chapter, but I'd probably send them like the first 2, maybe 3, so they can see like where it's leading to. But yeah, I've made the most progress I've made since November. So that's a really good sign. This is good. This is good. Okay, I like February. All right, we can do this month. Great, and it's a shorter month. But man. Oh wait, oops, it skipped. God knows where 7 is. I know. No, actually 7 was Ginger. Let's see. 7 was 7's like right. Oh, I don't know if you can see my arrow. Oh no, you can't. But like 7's there, like that the Ginger one. So he's visible at least. Mine isn't even in the picture. If I went with the blue one, I would have been 3rd place. So ooh, sorry. Finish the scene. Yay! Wrote 796 words. That's awesome. Progress on chapter 2. Ingfrida decided to rearrange some stuff so that this one scene wouldn't carry so much information, and I could instead try to focus on the foreshadowing, and I'm liking it so far. That's awesome. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing with these chapters because there's a lot of like medical stuff because my main character's sister has muscular dystrophy, and so like I'm showing her with the physical therapist and the doctor and kind of like talking about her limitations and what they're hoping to do for treatment. And so like I felt like that was, even though I want readers to know that, I felt like that was kind of bogging down the beginning. So yeah, it's good that we're rearranging stuff, we're being flexible, which is great. And then the final 10 minutes getting ready for bed. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I read something about like how to be an early bird and like wake up at 5 a.m. And I'm like, I want to get back to being an early, like I used to wake up at like 5:30. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. But I would like to get back to that someday, maybe. Oh, I thought it was 17. I don't see a 1 there. I wish it showed the whole thing, but I don't know. I wonder, hold on, if I do race again, let's see. I'm just going to start this and see. Oh, Oh, you're right. It was 17. Okay. No, you're right. It was 17. I just started the race again and saw. Oh, bummer. Still working on the outline, but making progress and feeling good about it. Thanks for the Monday motivation. I needed it. Yay! I needed it too. I need you guys too. These are I'm so like grateful for these. 2 a.m. No. Yes, definitely get ready for bed. And you are clearly not an early bird. Unless you stay up so late that you become an early bird. Thanks, JC. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to your Wednesday sprints. But yeah, I need to. And I see them and I'm like, I need to be productive. But yeah, JC has Wednesday night sprints, guys. So give her a follow. She's always got great vlogs and sprints. So oh, you're currently streaming with Desiree and some friends on Coffee Reading Writing YouTube channel. Oh, that's awesome. What? Well, I'm taking a break because like I don't want to burn myself out from this progress that I've made because like I said, this is the most I've done since November. It feels good. I missed you, Project Diamond. I'm sorry. I was abusing you by neglecting you. But yes, if you guys are still looking to be productive and are on a roll, go check out this channel. Oh yes, no worries, KK. Glad you could make it. I appreciate it. It's happened. Definitely a night owl. Society ain't made for me. Yeah, you about that second shift life. Yes, I will. But yeah, and then do you do the coffee reading writing sprints every Monday? Because yeah, if I'm like on a roll, then joining afterwards sounds like a nice thing. But yeah, I'll try to join in the comments for your Wednesday stream so I can be productive. My midweek productivity. What do you call it? What, writing Wednesday? Yeah. But let's see. But yeah, so join me for next Monday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then if you're interested in the February refresh where you can have some friendship and camaraderie is what I'm calling it, by not feeling alone with being a little bit behind, but finding some strategies to get back to your writing goals, then check out the February refresh that I am having on my Instagram, which is also linked down below. Yeah, the Wednesday sprints, Lori, is on author JC Carpenter's channel. So let's see if I can link this real quick. And she's got great sprints too. Lots of guests. I've been hermity and not having people on, but I should. All right, I'm linking this for you, Lori. And thanks for joining in, Frida. It was fun. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, have a good night. Get some sleep or some more productivity. And I'll see you next week. Bye.